school, so I've done nothing fun in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot.
No.
Yeah, my
last
life.
fun thing I did was when we went to Virginia. That's the last fun thing I've done.
There you go.
I haven't seen someone since. I haven't
Well,
seen anybody
poor
since
Brian.
then.
That sounds awfully depressing.
That's my life. I do that. I do nothing during the week.
Yeah.
No, my bad. I saw 2 of my friends Saturday before I started school because I was like, I'm not going to be able to do much when school started.
Right.
And I was right.
Nah.
I was hooked with work. I got so much work to do.
Welcome to adulting.
Awful.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, no, the readings.
Also, welcome to the podcast.
I hate my life so much. The readings are so dense.
Really? In grad school?
Yeah. I've come across words I've never heard of in my life. I had to Google them.
You literally.
And then when I do that, I'm like, should I really be here?
Brian, you sent me Snapchat the other day. Dude, I just lost it. Huh? Yeah, about the paper though.
Oh my god, that paper was atrocious. Like that. Like I haven't written a paper in 2 years, almost 2 years, and I was writing this paper out. And I was like, this doesn't make sense. I forget how to cite my sources. I forget how to do in-text citations. I forget how to structure a paper, let alone even cite words.
Are you sure grad school is the right thing for you?
And I was sitting there writing this paper. I'm like, it doesn't seem that bad, but I think it's awful. And it was awful. Like, I had one of my friends look through it, and they're like, yeah, this is. I'm like, yeah, it's a rough draft, and I haven't written in 2 years. What do you expect from me?
What was the reaction to your paper? Like, what is this?
It's like the content was good. I had really good content. It was like more like saying steps. It was more saying in the active tense and like that's really bad, and like formatting. That was really bad. But it was mainly like a lot of like content. It was like everything good. Was grammatical was pretty good. Maybe here and there's some punctuations that you fix up as you go. But I wasn't. Again, I sent it to them as a rough draft, as a really really rough draft. But I sent the snap to. I don't know if I sent it to my mother, but I sent it to Jeff, and I was like, I can't remember what I said, but I was like, so my paper is due in a couple hours. This doesn't make sense. I'm gonna fail. I regret everything. Yeah. It was close to that, and I was like, it was. I haven't got my grade back yet.
Why did I do this?
Was that so much of the discussion post you had? We forgot how, or it didn't make any sense. Yeah,
it was kind of the same thing. I was writing, and I was like, this, like, what I'm doing makes absolutely no sense. And I don't know, like, I'll get the grade back probably next week or later this week, I should say.
I can't wait.
Yeah, well, at least it's.
I'm expecting like a C. I'm expecting like a C on it.
Right, there you go.
If I get a C, I'll be happy at this point because that paper wasn't good.
It was not some of your finest work. No.
I was like, give me like this is the trial run paper. Even though they really shouldn't be a trial run.
This is the trial.
Even though there shouldn't be that in like grad school, but I was like, this is my trial paper. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Yeah.
This is my warm up.
I regret a lot.
As we get a lot further in, I'll get better.
He's still in preseason, folks.
Yeah.
Preseason that really just counts for your for your regular season.
Yeah,
stats.
OTAs just started.
Yeah, so I wrote the paper and it wasn't good.
It doesn't sound like it's going well for the Bry guy over there.
But
Whitmer, how's it going over there for you, buddy?
It's great. I'm not taking grad school.
Here you're one step ahead of Brian over there.
The paper, it was the paper. The classes are fun. I enjoy them.
Even the international
paper.
It's the readings that like I have to Google a lot of the words because I've never heard of them.
Okay.
I've seen them in my life. And then it's the paper. It's those two things combined, which make it.
I've never seen them in my life.
I really haven't.
So when it's on,
I saw the word modernity. I saw the word modernity the other day.
You thought they spelled maternity wrong?
It's modernity. It's modern with ity at the end. I got that one, and I thought the same thing actually. When I saw it, like they spelled that wrong.
Yep.
But it's the word modern. And then adding ity at the end, and I literally sat there for 2 minutes. Like,
that's
modernity, modernity.
This doesn't seem like a thing.
And then I had to Google it and like use the Google Voice, be like modernity. I'm like, I still don't know what that means. I see the definition. I still don't get it.
The quality or condition of being modern. That is literally the definition of it.
Yeah.
Well,
I got it after I read it like 3 times, but I was like, it took me like 2 minutes to figure out how to say the word. Yeah. And that's when I realized, I was like, this is the first chapter too. And I was like,
Brian,
and I was like,
how long is the program again?
6 weeks.
Well, the program's 2 years. The class is 7 weeks.
No,
I have another 8 chapters to go.
Not the class, the program. Okay. So
2 years.
Brian, you really got an option here. Are you sure grad school's for you?
I'm going to buy myself a dictionary.
Yeah, because it'll solve everything. Genius.
And a thesaurus.
And an almanac. Get an encyclopedia, get all the educational books together.
That you used to use before the internet, yes.
I will honestly say, I don't know what an almanac is. I'll be 100% honest. I don't know what an almanac is. And you can't Google it. Tell me what an almanac is right this second. I'll give you 5 seconds to tell me what it is.
I can't tell you what it is right this second. I'll put it this way. Well, all right, let me ask you this. Have you you've heard of it before though, right?
I've heard of it. I don't know what I haven't seen one probably since like middle school. Maybe. I don't know what it is. Like, is that just me?
Oh, okay. Wait. All right. I'm pretty sure.
Let me go with this too.
It's an annual calendar containing important dates and statistical information, such as astronomical data and timetables.
Okay. I did see the same thing. I was questioning the astronomical part of that. I guess.
No, okay.
I was like, just why though? But yeah, because I mean, I used to know what it is. Clearly, not anymore.
That's exactly. I saw it and I'm like, I saw the word the other day. I was like, what is it?
I think it's time to go back to 5th grade again.
We passed it already, so we're on 6th grade now.
Oh well. Not all of us. Two of us did.
Technically, we all did. So you're still passing.
Yeah, technically.
That's how we got through college. Yeah, C's.
That's how we got through college.
I had over a C average.
Yeah,
I had almost a B average.
Yeah, well, thanks to Coastal, you had almost a B average.
No, when I left middle school, I almost had a B average.
Mm-hmm. Really? Yeah.
I had like a 2. It's not a good GPA, but I had like a 2.8 something, 2.7 something. Not a good GPA, but it was almost a B average. Coastal, I had over a 3.0.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, Coastal.
I ended with like a 3.4, and I left.
So, where did that Brian go?
I had a 3.4. Well,
you see, the 2 years after college have been an event, eventful.
Well, and when I went back to school at Millersville, I went out like 4 nights a week. That's what happened.
Oh, where?
And so instead of being proactive in my studies, because I had class during the day, practice at night, so I had to study during my day. So I had to study during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because my practice were from like 6 to 10 or whatever, 7 to 10.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
I think it's 7. I don't think it's 7 to 10 or something like that. Anyway, I couldn't do that at night, so I had to study during the day, which I did for hours. And then I went back to Millersville, and I didn't have that at night, so I went to.
He lost his brain cells.
I studied for midterms in a pub.
As one does.
Go on a Thursday night at one of these places. It was $1. It's like $1.50, but Miller Lights.
Oh yeah, a lot of studying got done, folks.
So we'd go there after my 8 o'clock class, 9 o'clock class.
Between that and studying with a beer in your hand at home.
Yeah, a couple beers in my hand. Working on a midterm paper, getting a B on the midterm.
Mm-hmm.
That is impressive work, my friend.
Not retaining any of that knowledge because I knew nothing what I learned in that class. It was a class called Surveys of Mass Media. Learned nothing. Couldn't tell you what the class was about.
Surveys and mass media.
Fun.
I don't know. I'm telling you that straight. I'm actually being serious. I don't know what I learned in that class. I got a B, but
there you go.
I couldn't tell you what anything about the class.
Hey, again, you passed. That's all that matters. That is all that matters, my friend.
But anyway, enough about my sad life and me not knowing what an almanac is.
Or modernity.
Or modernity. I know it now, so you can't make fun of me. I know what it is now.
Well, now you do, yeah.
A couple of days ago, I knew what it was too, because I used it in my paper.
Oh, wow.
I might have used it wrong.
I was about to ask.
We'll find out.
I would love to see how you used it in your paper.
No, you don't. You don't want to.
No, I really do.
Now enough about me and my sad life.
Yes.
Sorry. I just got a text from Danny saying, did Brian ever pass the 5th grade?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Oh, jeez. That's fantastic.
I passed the 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th. All through college.
Yeah.
In my master's program now. I have 100% actually. One thing was graded and it was my discussion
let's wait
post.
until that paper comes back.
Okay.
Then we'll see if it's still 100.
It's not going to be 100. I have no faith. It's going to be above an 80 right now. I have no faith.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah. Whitmer, tell us about your life. How's things going with you over there?
I've been snowed in here.
Yeah, how much snow? You guys got like 8 inches at least the other day, right?
Yeah,
I'm fine over here. Everything's cleared.
All the snow we got the other day, it melted that same day. Like within hours, it melted.
Same. It snowed in the morning on Saturday. Was it Saturday? I think it snowed.
I don't even know
snowed
anymore. All the days blurring together.
It was Sunday. It was Sunday because I had a COVID test, but I couldn't go because it's Sunday morning. Snowed.
Gotcha.
Melted by the end of the day.
Yeah, no. We just added more snow on top of the snow we had last week, and then prepare for the snow that's coming later this week.
Yeah.
Did they not plow your roads?
No, they are.
Really
Everything's plowed. I'm just saying, for the past days, whenever I've had off, it's just been snowing. So I've pretty much had nothing outside of shoveling. That's about it.
There you go.
It seems like a you problem.
It might have been.
Sounds like it is.
Check my grade real quick. Like CP graded it. Continue on. Continue on. Just
I can't be sure, but yeah, that is a me issue.
Sounds like it.
I mean, yeah.
That's why we kind of podcast last week, is because I was shoveling.
Yeah.
Yeah. This kid says, Whitmer says, it's going to take me it takes me an hour to shovel. Your driveway is like 30 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
Now that might
only
be
3 people.
Yeah,
It took an hour.
Bit.
No, you took you 20 minutes. It took you 20 minutes.
It's not good. A little less than an hour.
It definitely did not feel like an hour.
It wasn't an hour. You have the text. It was definitely way under an hour. It was. I don't know. Wednesday? No, not Wednesday.
Tuesday. I said it at 4:26 and then at 5:43 if you guys still wanted a podcast.
Wow.
So that was about an hour.
I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up now.
Brian, have you learned a while ago you can't math?
Simple math.
I won't be the one you're speaking to.
I mean,
we're on the same page.
I never said I could math, so you know.
I used to in 4th grade.
I used to in 4th grade.
Love it.
They didn't grade my paper yet.
No.
Oh,
that's a shame.
I mean, right. I could score myself and give myself 150.
150? Oof.
150 points.
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah. No, I understand. I meant, do you really think, after reading that paper, is worth 150 out of 150?
Yes.
Thank you, Brian Appleby. No, get a Whitmer.
Not 150.
Perfect.
Maybe on a realistic note, maybe 120.
Okay.
Which I think that's a B.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's like an 81. It's an 81.
No more math.
On an unrealistic note, probably like 100 or like an 80. But we'll see.
Yeah, realistic and unrealistic both have you getting 80s.
No, 120. 120 is barely whatever it's called.
What is going on over there, Brian?
I give up on life.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jeff, how's your life over there?
Down
in
DC
because
very
in PA. Oh yeah, I still have to get you your Rons. I was told they had to get Rons for both of you. They've still yet to do that.
Well, no, not Jeff.
Oh yeah, because he's in DC. That's only for Pennsylvania people.
Actually, you know what it could be? It could just be for people in a real state. Because Jeff doesn't technically live in the state. In a state.
True.
So
I like how you worded that.
What? In the state?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, I like how you said it though, originally.
Yeah. So Jeff doesn't get it until he moves to a real state.
All right,
that's
fair.
That's viewed by the U.S.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like isn't Puerto Rico?
What?
Territory?
Territory, yeah. So isn't Washington D.C.? No, Washington D.C. is it's not territory. It's a district. That's what it is.
Yeah.
District.
Yeah.
Of Columbia. Yeah.
C.
So he's not a state and he's not a territory. He's only a district.
Yeah.
Well, shit, you got me there.
Mm-hmm.
So I want Rons though, Whitmer.
Okay.
I will.
I'll get you your Rons. I'll get you your Rons. You'll play me in Madden. I'll cry because you destroyed me in Madden, and then we're good, right?
Yeah, you can. We can play here though, so it's cool.
Whitmer, that doesn't sound very fair to you.
I don't care.
He wants to play me in Madden. The last time I played him, I ran the ball the entire time. Every play, I ran the ball with Adrian Peterson.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago too.
And I think I won too.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, gee.
If anything, it was close.
Yeah, I think it was definitely close because I didn't throw the ball.
Anyway, speaking of football, what did you guys do for the Super Bowl?
I watched on my computer.
Nothing. I watched the game.
There was no partying over here.
There's still a pandemic going on, so not really much in the party is going on.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, a couple of my friends had some stuff going on, but like it was Sunday, and I had class the next day, and I had work the next day. So not really realistic.
Some people have responsibilities. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not really realistic to do stuff to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, this just got depressing real fast.
Why? What did you do?
Yeah, Jeff was very adamant. He thought something was going to be massive. We went to a huge party. We both said. He said, "What'd you say?" You watched.
I said I did nothing.
He said he did nothing. I wasn't listening to you. Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I was just hoping it would be more exciting than what I did. Danny and I, we ordered calzones, and I just watched on my laptop because we don't got cable here.
I'm on the same boat with you, Jeff.
Also, wasn't it Danny's birthday too? So
it was.
You watching the football game and not celebrating her birthday?
Oh my God, Whitmer, you're making me look like a bad guy here.
You did get her calzones, so I mean, you're doing
I did get her an ice cream cake that was very delicious.
Oh, there you go. Putting in the effort.
When are you going to the gym? To burn off all those calories.
Yesterday, I actually did go for a run.
Okay.
A run?
Even though it was like 30 degrees out.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The one time you actually run is when it's 30 degrees outside.
Yeah. Again, the logic is partially there. It's like, I calzone the day before and to help burn off the calories, you're gonna work out throughout the week and everything. And I start off by a run, which is good, but 35 degrees out yesterday, so the logic wasn't there.
How far did you run?
I ran actually like a solid mile and a half.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say like I ran like 2 minutes and turned around.
No.
That would be me. I ran yesterday. Where? Up my driveway and back.
I started running. I was too cold. I turned back.
Yeah. How long did it take you? 5 minutes. The driveway was there. I know.
I got tired. I just stopped halfway.
It was like in those elementary school days when you ran around a gymnasium when it was too cold outside. You did a bunch of laps.
Awful. Oh God, they're
indoor track. That reminds me of indoor track, running in the bottom of the high school, just running around in circles in a rectangular circle for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you go up the stairs, then do that lap. Sometimes you have to go downstairs, run down those laps, or do those laps.
The amount of times I hid in the classroom was a lot.
Smart.
We'd run by one of my teacher's rooms. I'd run in and be like, "Hey," and have like a 20-minute conversation, and be like, "I should go back."
It's like I forgot I was supposed to be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
I mean, what do you guys think about the game?
It was
game.
Sort of extremely defensive, but then it just became a blowout.
Yeah.
Literally, I'll put it this way. Now people understand, or at least another team understands what Carson Wentz feels like. He had no one blocking for him.
But he was still able to get it off and pretty much put it in people's hands.
Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. It's just his receivers who can't catch jack shit.
Well, there's that. There's also he was missing a left tackle and a right tackle.
He was missing, both his tackles.
Okay, well, that I didn't know. Also, I forgot.
Yeah,
they barely ran the ball ever too, so they never really, tried to.
True. Yeah. Also, there was some injury that Mahomes had. He had to get. I don't know if it's
his toe,
turf toe.
Yeah, it was
turf toe. He's getting surgery on it.
Yeah. But here's my thing. So when someone says turf toe compared to like what it actually is and everything, the other one sounds a lot
big toe.
Yeah.
So really badly sprained.
Yeah, no. So
the toe gets bent really far back or gets jammed really far in.
It's a torn plantar plate, in his foot, also known as toe turf. But again, like when you say, Mahomes is getting surgery to repair a torn plantar plate in his foot, that sounds horrible. But when he says, it's toe turf, that makes it.
Most people know what turf is.
Yeah.
Turf toe is.
Huh?
Because most people know what turf toe is.
Yeah.
This is true.
It's also like the injury. You know what a broken rib is, but you don't know what the actual injury was. You don't know what the name of it is.
Yeah, it's like a universal thing for at least here and for athletes in the U.S. at least that you know what turf toe is. It's not like the same thing as it's not like when you say you broke your collarbone, you say, I didn't break my clavicle.
Mm-hmm.
Your clavicle is a collarbone, but it's a more medical term. You say I broke my collarbone.
Mm-hmm. True.
But yeah, he's getting surgery on that. They said he's gonna be out the entire offseason.
Pretty much, but he should make a full recovery and everything, so he should be ready. Yeah.
See, it was a really boring game. I agree with that. However, you had to give credit to what the defense did.
Dude, the Bucs defense was phenomenal.
The Bucs, they rushed 4 people only the entire game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, but then they dropped had to run 400 total yards away from there's some crazy stat. It was 397 total yards Mahomes ran throughout the entire game. That's obviously not actual running away.
And that's where
because if you really looked at if you were watching the game, it was as soon as he caught the ball and did a 3 drop step back, he was already running for his life because his tackles were beat. Because you have JPP and you have Dominic Sue on that team, on that line, and then the team was able to drop.
Oh, sorry, JPP.
They were able to drop back to cover 2, I think it was.
Yeah.
So you drop the players. So if you can get pressure for 4 guys and you can drop the rest of your team, you're not getting anything done.
Yeah, and then they just
have to be able to. You have to be able, whenever you have everyone drop back, your DBs, your linebackers, and everybody, when you can drop them all back, in order to make room in the backfield, you need to be able to run the ball, which I don't think they really did.
They honestly,
if you run the ball, then you're forcing the team to.
I can't recall that many times where they actually ran the ball.
Exactly, because what they were doing was the Bucs would drop everybody, and the Chiefs were just throwing the ball. But when you're throwing the ball into like 7 defenders, it's not going to go well.
And Tyreek Hill's fast, but he's being doubled the whole game because everyone knows.
Cover him. And then, so the issue was I saw a lot of issues with, since they weren't running the ball, the Bucs weren't scared of someone coming up the middle.
Yeah.
So or even like a drop, or even like a literally, shovel pass off, where Fournette didn't make. Fournette was just
he was freaking good.
I thought he was going to win MVP, honestly, because he just
was
amazing.
It was possible. Now,
we all know who was going to win it, but come on.
Also, Tampa Bay has a shit ton of weapons, so offensively.
Yeah, don't they have aren't they just stacked at receiver?
Yeah,
they have Mike Evans for starters.
Mm-hmm.
Mike
Chris
Evans,
Godwin.
Chris Godwin.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown.
Yep.
Who actually got a touchdown?
Who got a
Rob
touchdown?
Gronkowski.
They have Scott. Rob Gronkowski
too.
And then you add
Fournette
into that.
Gronk could have gotten MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was between 3 people: Fournette, Gronk, and Brady. Yeah. Even though Brady's numbers weren't great, it was obvious. He was
because 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. He led the game. He only missed 9 passes.
Mm-hmm.
I think he went 20 for 29 or something like that, 20 for 30.
So they also barely pressured him at all.
Yeah. But also, the only good thing out of this is that it means Philadelphia was the last team to beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they got lucky.
Yeah. Shut up, Whitmer.
I mean,
they're on their 3rd coach since Andy Reid. So
yeah.
I don't want to talk about
it.
I don't
it's not going well over here in Philadelphia.
I don't want to talk about it.
You're the one that brought it up.
Yeah, you're the one that brought it up.
I know.
But you are right. He can't be at the NFC East.
This is true.
Or the Giants.
The Bucs just literally just ran through the entire NFC East like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Didn't they only lose 5 games the entire year?
Something like that. And they were a wild card.
Yeah. He had to go through
Breeze, Rodgers,
and Mahomes.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. Wait, no.
Didn't
you just say they were a wild card team, right?
They were, yeah.
So then, who was the other quarterback they had to get through then?
They had to play Washington in the first game.
Oh, okay, then that doesn't count.
Washington doesn't.
Yeah.
They don't have a name, so it doesn't count. It is crazy though. So because Tampa Bay, they don't have a basketball team. All 3 of their major sports teams made it to the championship game, and 2 out of 3 won.
Yeah, I thought they were going to win because LA won 2 times out of the 4. So obviously that meant Tampa Bay was going to win 2 out of the 4.
Yeah. Again, technically 3 because they don't have a basketball team.
Yeah.
But the fact that all 3 of their teams went to the championship series is crazy because honestly, at the top of my head, I don't know the last time a sports city had all 4, if not, all right, I'll put this way, all of their
LA.
teams, whether it's 3 or 4.
Boston.
LA.
Let's see here. Well, no. I'm saying I'm
pretty sure Boston had all their teams.
Yeah.
I think the Celtics went to
maybe not the Celtics, but I think.
Well, no, but it would have to be all 4 of their teams, not just half of them. It would have to be all 4. So the Bruins going.
I'm pretty sure Boston. Something happened out in Boston though. The Celtics went to a conference championship.
No, but I'm talking about the championship game or series.
Okay. You're talking about winning the actual ring.
That's what I mean. Again, what we saw in Tampa Bay, where the Rays went to the World Series, they lost to the Dodgers. The Lightning won the Stanley Cup, and of course, the Buccaneers just won the Lombardi Trophy.
Again, I think you have to go back to Boston.
What about Kansas City? Kansas has nobody.
Kansas City has
got
the Royals.
2. Yeah, that's it. And
the Chiefs. And the Royals haven't been anything for years now.
Since 2016.
Again, just
2015
is when
just
they
go
won.
Go to the smallest state that there is and be like, yo, this guy. They did it. They have one major team, one major city. As them, they have one team. Yeah, they made it.
Nope.
They did it.
There you go.
I don't know. Definitely not Philadelphia.
Definitely not.
The last time Philadelphia did it was 1980. All 4 teams went to the championship series last game.
Did you have to look that up?
No, I knew that.
No, he looked.
You knew that?
Yeah, I did know that.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like, I know you're a huge Philadelphia fan, but like that's kind of sad. You knew like the year.
What do you mean, B? I'm a depressed Philadelphia fan over here. What do you want from me?
We're all depressed.
Why depressed?
I don't know.
All Philadelphia sucks. We haven't been good. The Phillies haven't been good in years.
No.
To our standards. Let me rephrase that to the standards that we think they should be. The Eagles suck.
Yeah. That is true.
They suck. The Flyers aren't doing bad. The Sixers are doing well.
Someone's doing something.
Union won their first championship. If anyone is,
and then the playoffs they got destroyed.
Yeah,
and playoffs they got murked. It's okay. Sports.
Yeah, I can't think of any other city.
I can think of a couple that went but again, not all 3. It's not all 4 that went the same year. Don't think of probably 2. 2013, the Bruins went to the Cup final, and Boston, what's called Red Sox won it that year, the World Series. That's 2 of them. But I don't believe that year the Celtics definitely didn't get to the NBA Finals. I don't know about the Patriots.
No, I think that was back when LeBron was on Miami, so he probably was in the final.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, that was Ravens 49ers 2013.
Power outage?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a power outage.
That was Buffalo Wild Wings. Come on.
The horrible bowl.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised he got another contract with Michigan. Kind of thought they were gonna dump him.
Yeah, because he sucks.
Yeah.
I thought after he got his own recruits. Well, the thing is, he can recruit really well. He has like some of the top recruiting, like for 4 and 5 stars. He's like some of the top, but like he can't win games.
No.
So he'll pull all these like blue chip players, but he can't win games, which I think is very interesting.
Yeah. Speaking about college football and recruiting, though, I mean, we talked about this, in general, but we talked about this before, just now on the podcast. The NCAA finally has a new NCAA football game coming out, which is great. Bad news is it's going to be another year or 2 at least. Brian's happy.
Brian's happy about that one.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I am pre-ordering that, John. I'm pre-ordering it. And I'm going to ask Jeff to play me.
Okay.
Nah.
And I would pay him $100 if he beats me.
Okay.
Can you pay me $100 just to play you?
No. What happens, Jeff, is that you have to buy wings if you lose. If you win, you get $100 from me, and I'll buy the wings.
I mean, that's a win-win because
win.
Win-win. Thank you, Whitmer. But no,
I'm not gonna pay Whitmer anything because he said he would already play me.
Yeah,
Whitmer already said
because if I lose,
so I'll just order
wings, and I'll get to eat wings. If I win, I get wings no matter what, and I get $100.
Correct.
But I'm still not gonna play you.
Why?
I wouldn't be a top 25 team even.
You know what? I know that how this is going and how it went before. So
Yeah, Jeff and I had those like fun days where like we could be whatever team we wanted to be, and then it became I couldn't be top 5, and then it became I couldn't be top 10, and it just went on and so forth until I couldn't be a top 25 team, and then I couldn't be anything above 80 overall.
Guess what? I would still lose every time.
And then I'd have to be the worst team in the league, and I still won.
And I would still lose every time.
And then you had to put the backups in of the worst team, still win.
And I would still
exactly.
lose
And then
time.
I think Brian, you to be the worst team, and you put your backups in. Fine. And Jeff would be the number 1 overall team.
30 points.
My team sucked, and I still somehow beat him.
Because I suck at football.
Like I said, I would give you $100 if you were just like.
All right, what I would have to do, I got to play like several thousand hours just to even be good.
I I haven't played in almost probably 3 years. I play Madden, which is completely different.
It is.
That's true. But I suck at football. Like, I don't even know. Like offensively, I'm not terrible. It's just defensively, I'm trash.
You're awful at defense.
No shit, I know this.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't care. Literally, whatever you say, I know it's already the truth.
Like, Whitmer and I threw some good games. The issue...
See, for me, I'm completely different from Jeff because I think, pride and stuff there. Jeff, it's been dinged a bit because of the amount of times
it's been dinged a bit.
Dinged.
Just a tiny bit.
Understatement of the century. It's been... It's been destroyed. It's been blown up. It's been chopped in half. It's been obliterated.
Not my fault. What if you both played me again on the same team?
I'd play you without him, so it doesn't matter.
I know. Yeah, I'm playing.
I also see. I'm a difference because if I want to play you and I actually want to beat you, I don't want to have any type of handicap against you. I want you to be whoever, because I don't care. If you destroy me and I put up 0 and you get up 100, I'd laugh. I'm like, wow, I suck, and applaud and the dismemberment I just took. I had the same way with Jeff. I mean, 9 out of 10 times possibly I can beat you guys, but that's only if you guys are off in a game in NHL or for Madden, for that sake. And that's either if you guys hadn't played the game in a while. That's mostly the case, yeah. Because you just haven't played in a while. But outside of that, you guys beat me every time, and I don't care. Either way. Jeff can destroy me in NHL, put up 7, I can put up 0. I'll complain about the game because the game itself annoys me. You'll
complain about the tripping, which is reasonable because the tripping sucks.
But then
they have fixed it partially, Whitmer. They have fixed it partially, but you can still get this bullshit tripping calls where you dive in for the puck. Can. It's horseshit.
Like if I play
one game that Jeff and I the one game Jeff and I really match each other on is FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the time, like Jeff will win, but we'll go shootouts.
Like
every single time.
A lot of the times, it's not until at least the 80th plus minute one of us will score.
Yeah,
and
it'll go. We'll just trade off on each other. It'll go. Yeah. We'll go. We won't maybe score for the first entire half on each other.
Yeah.
Or we'll go 2 goals each in the first half, and we won't score until to the 80th plus minute, till the very last 20 seconds left. Someone will score, and at that point, you're not going to win the game unless you kick a half field shot, or we'll go overtime. We'll play the golden goals, or you'll go shoot out on each other. Like, as almost every single time that happens, there's very rare situations where one of us will take lead, and at the beginning of the second half,
it's been pretty rare if there's like a solid blowout. Like I can't recall that many times lately that we've actually played where it's been a pretty bad game from just one person.
Yeah, I think it was like in the very beginning when I first started playing again, because I hadn't played in a while, since like 2017, and we were playing the 2020 version, and then Jeff was just dominating me almost every game. But the ones that kind of got hang of the controls again and like had to play, like I got back to where I was going.
Yeah,
this is
I would like to play you guys in 2K as well. 2K would be fun.
Dude, I cannot. I'm even worse at 2K. I don't get the shooting.
Yeah, shooting's kind of hard sometimes.
Dude, literally, I tried it before. Literally, I don't understand it. Like, I can't properly shoot in that game, so I just gave up trying.
I beat one of my friends like 4 times around. He quit after the second quarter.
That's why I would be lucky if I got 50 points in the game.
I was up like 40 on him at half. It's kind of like when I played Will in NCAA, and we were tied 28-28 at the half, and I won 77-28. Don't know what happened. Really don't. Honestly, don't. I didn't change anything. We didn't change any plays. It just happened, and I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
I'm like, I looked at him like, what happened to you? He's like,
it just happened.
It just happened. And I was like, well, what happened to you? He's like, I don't know. I was like, well, you lost by like 40.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, I know. I was like, I put up 40 points in 2 quarters on you, dude. How?
Yeah.
But I can't beat Jeff in hockey for the life of me. I wouldn't be able to. Zero chance.
Yeah.
I think if I played enough, I could get good enough to put up a fight.
I can put up with him for like a period, and then Jeff will destroy me for the rest of the game. That's pretty much how it goes.
I think if I put energy into it like I do with 2K or like Call of Duty or like football, I think I could wouldn't be able to beat him, but I'd be able to put up a good enough fight to where it's not like a slaughter. I think I'm like I can learn pretty fast, and once I get the hang of the controls, I can keep up.
Yeah.
So I think if you'd be like, all right, you get like 3 months to play every day, I'm like, bet I probably wouldn't do that, but like I consider getting NHL, playing every day for hours just to play Jeff and beat him once and walk away, just to crush his entire like sports video games life.
And then you can do that with Madden against Brian or NCAA.
Yeah.
Prefer NCAA because, that's what he slaughters me in the most. And I'm not going to lie. If I ever did play you again and I did beat you in NCAA, Brian, how would you feel?
So I would say you wouldn't ever slaughter me.
Well, no. I'm not saying I would slaughter. I'm just saying I would beat you in NCAA. Like if that would ever to happen, how would you feel if I beat you? Not necessarily a slaughter.
I honestly wouldn't be mad.
You'd be a proud parent.
I'd be a proud parent because I'm like, finally, Jeff. Finally. After all the times I've played you, you've won like twice.
Yes. After you threw it instead of just running the clock out.
Shut up, Whitmer.
Or you can be like, you guys won with Whitmer. Jeff, you won with Whitmer.
You did.
With Whitmer, who made the game-saving tackle on the kickoff return. Not me, not Jeffrey, Whitmer.
I think a lot of that was the computer, but yeah. I got him the last second.
I won't forget that game. That game was hilarious where like my controller was whacked or whatever for some reason.
Yeah.
When one of your controllers was whacked.
That was another thing too, because you had the whacked controller. So we played together and you used that controller.
One of us had the bad controller.
Was it?
And then we gave it to you at halftime, and you were up by 21.
No, we switched teams.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah. We switched teams. I took the bad controller and took your team, and you took my team, which was up by like 21, 30, 28 points, whatever, at half. And I lost by a field goal.
Yeah.
That is accurate.
And I lost because I got tackled like by using Whitmer.
By Whitmer or
at the 20-yard line.
The computer.
A 20-yard line, one man to beat, got tackled, and I lost the game by a field goal.
I thought you were much closer than 20, but it was at least 20-yard line, yeah. Oh.
So we're doing that again, right?
I don't know how close I was.
Right, Jeff? We're doing that again? He didn't say no. He's not saying no.
I'm looking at my TV and my PS4 because I do have Madden.
So do I. So Brian has to get a PS4 and play us in Madden.
Man, I don't want to.
I would do that.
Okay.
Let me get my tattoos first, and then I'll do it.
Okay.
Which gives you guys plenty of time to practice.
Oh, okay. Well, considering the fact that you're getting your one tattoo, this Friday?
And next week.
No, the next week's not like guaranteed yet. It's not
got you.
Okay.
I'm hoping. I'm gonna be like, what's the soonest time? Tomorrow. Cool. Be there.
It's supposed to snow, but yeah, you'll come tomorrow.
I will walk from here to the tattoo parlor, which is a 20-minute drive.
Oh.
On a main road. I will walk to you. What time are you leaving? It's 7 a.m.
Your appointment isn't until 1 p.m. I know.
I'm walking. Why? I like exercise.
Yeah. I want to be there early.
I think I'll get there late still. I'm a very slow walker.
All right. I think we're out of stuff. So
I don't know.
That's where we're ending it today.
Lose steam, folks. See ya.
Yes. See ya.